just like at best time to get that boot check, you feel me? Just stay real to yourself, stay consistent. That's what I tell all my niggas on the daily, like, yeah. It ain't hard to reach the top, it's just how to stay up. Shit, I done failed plenty times and then got back up. Been making moves with a purpose and hold my luck. Right now we caught up in that trap, but we won't get stuck. I know some niggas ain't gon' last, but that won't be us. Before I'm broke, give me 3 jobs and I won't quit one. 2 things I never did was hating, I don't give up.
What's good with y'all out there? It's your boy Zader and Fresh Squeeze here, bringing y'all Larry White, the champ.
Speakers on.
Speakers on. Slap it up.
Keep it true, ride or die just like we all know. Niggas quick to change when you get into that cheddar. I've been on my lonely, been up focused for the better. Got my sneakers laced up and I'm stepping with whoever. Shooters with me strapped and they busting at whoever. You don't know the pain, we be out into the sunshine. Got the killers with me, see a op, you know it's gun time. Put on for the gang, tryna really see some change now. Been focused on millions, I ain't worried about you lames now. Tryna see the world, take my mama to a different state.
Third podcast, man.
Good. 3D. Alright, Larry. You know, you a basketball player, everybody know that. But I see you rocking your own shit right there. I mean,
yes, sir.
Where does that come from?
Man, really, I started this a minute ago. I started doing probably like sophomore year, but I was young, so I wasn't even on like, let me put it out. I just like, you know how you young, you customize it, like, let me do that. But like, I ain't gonna get it, so I used to just save it. And then once I really started getting my bread together, I just like, let me just start rocking my own stuff and just like, hey, let me put it on and just see how it go. And after that, I put it on one time, just wore a little fit with it, and then people would just hit me up like, hey, send me the link, send me like, where you get it from? I just like, bro, that's like my own thing.
Hell yeah.
And after that, I was just like, I might as well just start it and just rock my own stuff. Might as well.
That's tough as hell, bro.
And do it like that.
So you've had your hand in shit, like before basketball. It wasn't always just basketball. I mean, I know you rap with APG Larry.
Yeah,
we know you rapping too.
That just started too. I wasn't even, that's a gang. I wasn't even a rapper in the group at the time. I was just cool.
Oh, you so just don't.
Just like, I tried. After that, it was cool. We took off from there, but yeah, you can say all that.
We got a song linked to. Y'all gonna hear it.
Yeah, for sure. Coming soon.
Yeah, that's what's up. Shit. How did you has basketball always been your main sport? Because I mean, like, you were really nasty as you know in football.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, I was better at football really until probably like. I stopped taking it seriously. Matter of fact, when I went to HB, my first game at Highland Park, we lost like 68 to like 6. To watch Monroe, that's when I was like, I'm cool in basketball. I'm cool in football. I'm working about basketball, but like, I just never wanted to like get bored and just do one or the other. So like, since I was good at it, I played football, so I stayed in shape for basketball, and then just always just to stay in it. I just always played that. But it was really the only 2 I played. I didn't play nothing else.
Hell yeah. You didn't think about it going into college?
They wanted me to. I had like 3 schools. It's like you trying to do both, but like most of them was just like, if you do both, you have to literally come to football, and as soon as you done football, go straight to basketball. I'm like, nah, that's cool. That's dead on your body. I'm like, that's dead. So I was like, nah, I'm just sticking to one sport.
Can you talk a little bit about the transfer from Highland Park to Topeka High? Like, was there a difference, education-wise, just feeling-wise, vibe-wise?
Nah, everything was different for real. When I came over there, it was really like nobody knew really. Like,
I'm saying, that was a shock.
Like a lot of people like was just like, how'd you do it? Like, I was getting so much hate for that because like it was crazy. It wasn't even really planned, honestly. It's just a lot of stuff went on behind the scenes, and I was just like, I might have to leave, and ended up happening. And then Big Boy came, King came, and then. Everything else just played out. Everything else played out from there. Honestly though, it wasn't even meant to go like that though. Big Boy was just going to play football with Kai, and then my only way over there was, you feel me, talk to Toby, and Toby helped me out, and then went from there. And so I just played football with them, and then they just like, bet we playing basketball with you then if you play football. So it was over with from there though. But nah, it was definitely a vibe though for sure. The school. Highland Park had fans, but a real student section though, you get that, it's like, that made me just want to turn up even more though, knowing that you had like whole student section repping behind you. You really going crazy. So like the energy.
Hey,
That's
Speaking of high, got the best student section in the nation.
She high, bro. Best student section for sure.
Hey, I don't know though, 'cause them Highland Park basketball games do be packed.
Nah, Highland Park versus T High is definitely the best rivalry ever ever.
That's over there. But shit, I remember you having a big game. What was the max points you had at Topeka High? I know you was making, I can't remember, but I just remember just
I had
pulling
30
up from half court.
I had 38. Was crazy. I had 38 and missed like 7 free throws, 8 free throws, and missed like maybe like 3-4 just close lays.
Crazy.
And it was crazy. I didn't even really play a lot. Like the first half, I had like, what was it? I had like a 22 in the first half, and I only played like the first 4 minutes of that first quarter. Second quarter, he didn't play me the first 4 minutes because we was up like 20, so I only played like the last 3 minutes. So I finished with like 24, 26 at halftime, and then just finished with 38. I was just like,
At what point was you just out there like, yeah, I'm cooking these niggas?
What's crazy is I never forget my nigga Marquise. No, he might not remember, but I got the video. We was playing, and it was before we was playing and stuff, and like they was sitting across from the girls, like, and we was sitting like across. And he was just like, yeah. He was like, my nigga finna lock you up. You're not finna score. I'm like, whoa. And then it's what was it? The little prom, not the prom night, the king queen thing too.
Right.
So like, you feel me? I wore my suit to the game because I knew I couldn't get dressed and shit at the at halftime. I was gonna be the only nigga in my jersey, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm wearing the suit. I'm in the blue shoes. I got the. So he like, nigga, you ain't even finna score. Like, my nigga finna lock you up. I'm like, what, nigga? I told nigga Marvell, I'm like, shit. They like, why you dressed? I'm like, shit, I'm not finna win prom king, little king, so I'm finna go for like 40. I like 40. Just went out there and just started hitting. After the first one, I was just like, this shit feel good. Got the shot it. I'm like, Then he like, chill out. I got the shoot and step back. I'm like, my bad. After that, it was over though. I would've went for like 50. Hey, if he would've left me in, I would've went for like 50 that day for sure.
You going green?
Yeah.
That's all I was saying.
That was definitely big though. That was probably that was a big game for sure.
So how was the transition from high school to college?
Way different. I mean, it is, but it is. Like, it was, especially when the JUCO. JUCO was like basically high school, smaller environment. It's not a big D1. It's not a D2 or any of that. So it's still a small environment. So like the transition was kind of, it was kind of easy, but it was hard at the same time because you being away from your parents and you in a dorm room. You like, damn, you ain't got nobody cooking for you. You ain't got nobody telling you.
Man,
you ain't got nobody telling you when to go to class. So if you don't even want to, you're not even gonna go. So like, it's really, you gotta really lock in. Like you feel me? You gotta really lock in, or you just gonna be a statistic. Cause I mean, I've seen a lot of people go in there, you feel me, fall off. But like, it happens. It's a part of life. But you really gotta be on your P's and Q's to really.
Exactly.
If you know what you got in plan and got in store, you can really do it. And if you stay on your, it's gonna be easy. But nah,
You feel like the talent level, like the JUCO level, kind of goes like underappreciated sometimes.
I mean, what you mean by like underappreciated? Like just
you just feel like sometimes maybe some people just go a little bit under the radar.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
They deserve.
For sure, because I mean, I could have went somewhere and really dominated. Like after my senior year, I could have went somewhere and really dominated, but I chose to go somewhere where I was just gonna get better at the same time, and then not just also fall off, because I could have even been a typical hooper, go to college, fall off, come back home, and then it's over. So my main focus was just to do something that nobody's gonna do, and then also make sure you still get remembered when you're doing it. I always told myself I didn't want to be one of them in the barbershop talking about what I used to do. I'm gonna just do what I still do. So you feel me? I was just really like, I don't know, the main thing going into that was just make sure you do what you gotta do, and everything else gonna play out.
The game gonna speak for itself.
Nah, for sure.
We had Corey on the show earlier. He was speaking to the fact that you gotta really love this shit in college.
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. It's basically a job, bro. It's basically a job. Whether it's not, I can show up, I can, cause like it's real. Especially in basketball, you got our team. You gotta play. You basically practices your games. So if you getting killed that day and you start. The nigga that's killing you is in your spot now next game. Now you gotta come off the bench and either kill this nigga before the game start, or you gotta play better than this nigga in the game, or you're not, like, your spot's gone. So like at every point you gotta come locked in, ready to play. You gotta really be on your P's and Q's, or your spot's gonna get took. So if you don't love it, then yeah, you might as well not even do it, because you gotta wake up early. We 6 a.m. running every Friday. You gotta run 2 miles and beat your time each week. So like, if you take off crazy, like, you gonna have a little punishment, but like, you still gonna have to try to just beat it. You don't want to be that nigga that like, he's negative, like, this nigga last and shit. Like, you don't want to be that nigga. So but nah, for sure, you gotta really love it, bro. Because if you don't, you just gonna I don't want to do it. And like every year, I seen somebody quit. Coach always had a little speech that he'd say, somebody gonna quit, somebody not gonna like their playing time, somebody like, and it always happened every year. I was there 3 years. So you feel me? Every year I just seen the same thing just transition, and it's just, I don't know. It's definitely, you gotta love it, or it's gonna kill you.
So living in a small town like that for, you said 3 years, you was down there for 3 years,
bro.
Like, where was your mindset at? Like, not being able to go out as much, see as many people you know, just living in a small area. Is that shit called rural?
Rural, yeah.
Like, I was just living down there and just having to basically only go to school and go to if I can play basketball at that point. Like,
I mean, yeah, it was really hard, bro, for real. Cause we was close to Tulsa, but you feel me? You hooping and all that, you chilling. So like, you like, I don't even want to drive sometimes. So like, you gotta drive 45 minutes to an hour just to go get something to eat, to go to B-Dubs or go to some Looks. So you like, nah, I'm not even gonna do that. So like, it was really hard just maintaining just like what you wanted to do, because like, I could go home, like there was times I'd go home like every week or something, like here and there, because I mean that was a 2 hour and 50 drive, but sometimes you just had to really adapt to it. And I learned new things, you feel me, see new stuff, like, so at one point it got cool, because like I probably would never knew about Coffeyville if I wasn't with her. So like, and there's some dope stuff that we, feel me, all around Kansas that, bro, we ain't even seen yet. So it was definitely a blessing, but it was like same time hard to really learn that I can really live on my own and away from people, and then get it on my own from there. And so it was definitely hard, but I feel like it was worth it in the long run, though, for sure.
Yeah, because that's definitely gonna help when you living in Oklahoma. It's Oklahoma now.
Oklahoma, for
another
sure.
state. If you adapt to it, that's good.
All right, let's bring it back home to Topeka, man. We named a couple people earlier, you know, Baby Boy, Kai. There's a lot of talent in Topeka.
Sure.
So my question is, who's the hardest player from the city that you had to guard?
Hardest?
Yeah.
Jamal.
Larry?
Yeah. and I don't know. I'd probably say that because, bro, he's crazy, bro. He's crazy, bro. Like, just his momentum, his tempo, bro. Like, you feel like you got him, he might hit you with another move, and then you bite on that one, he got another one in store, and then you bite on that one, now he's just gonna shoot it on you.
Yeah, as soon as he puts it up, that's it.
That's one dude I always, you feel me? That's my bro. I always make sure like I locked in with him just to really learn him and Tony, because I feel like if I was guarding them, can't nobody else score me. If I can guard them, then I'm not gonna be running into somebody that play like that. That's at least my age, or that I'm gonna see. So if I can guard them, I can guard anybody. So I'll probably say, yeah, him, Tony, them is probably the hardest battles for sure.
You saying that, I mean, it shows. We just watched the highlights. They about to see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, watching the highlights.
You see the defense. It's there.
Being in the air is fun.
Hey, our teammates already know that.
Take defense serious now.
My teammates just really set, Jalen, all my teammates really is setting niggas up, because they know they see somebody get a steal and they run right through it. The dude just try to go up for a layup. I just come and send it. They just get to screaming. My nigga coming every time. They know, like, clean up team. Clean up team every time.
Just bring it back home to Topeka, like Zader said, like I feel like you always been like one of like better young prospects coming out of Topeka, even just growing up. So like, shit, when do you feel like you actually started getting some like college looks, and like you feel like you was kind of getting like the respect you deserve?
And just to add on to that question, like, bro, where did the height come from, bro? Like, you were my height until like the freshman year.
Man.
Where did it come from, and how did that affect you too in high school?
I mean, really, to speak on yours first, height-wise, that really came really early, like sophomore year. Once I hit sophomore year, that was when I really was like, okay, I might get there, and then that's when I got like my first little varsity start. That's when I kind of knew I was good, because I was like, it was me and Will, and then everybody else, Malik, you got Deshaun, you got all these other people that's cold, that's older than me. And so for me to be a youngin' and start, I was like, I feel hard because like when you hear your name starting in the starting lineup and stuff, and you hear all these older cats, and then you hear like, oh, this is the young nigga, like who's this nigga? So like that was one thing that was like, okay, like I was straight, but really when I really just knew like I earned my respect with my senior year because I ain't even gonna cap, bro. That was so crazy. Like I got so much hate, and like it was so much hate that I ain't even know. Like I'm a young nigga, bro. So like I'm not. You feel me? I'm thinking, okay, saying hi to everybody, parents and shit. I had some of my niggas' parents wouldn't even fuck with me, like wouldn't even say what's up, nothing, bro, cause I transferred. So like I'm like, damn, like that's how what niggas was calling me. You feel me? It was like a big deal, bro. And then like I was just like, what? Like, and then everybody saying I transferred to the worst school. See, I wasn't even like that when I was transferred there. It was like last in conference at Highland Park. We finished maybe like third, maybe fourth if anything. So like niggas was like, yeah, you tripping? You transferred your senior year, we could have won it. You feel me? To go over there, y'all know you trash. Like you not finna do shit over there. So like, bro, I'm listening to everything. Like you feel me? I'm going to the gym and I'm just getting it on my own and just like, hey, I'm gonna just leave it all out there, bro. And like my main focus was just I told myself when I look back on it, I'd rather say, damn, I shot that shot, then I should have shot that. Right, so like, you feel me? I'd rather like, if you live like that, bro, then ain't nothing gonna hold you back. Cause like, you gonna look back and you be like, damn, I could have scored that, or I should have shot that shit. Like now that like when I go back, I be like, damn, nigga, I shot that shit. Fuck it though, like you feel me? Like that's how you wanna play. Cause if you ain't having fun with it, fool, you might well not do it. So I tried to have the most fun when I did it, and then it was just paying off. And then shit, we got first time they got Centennial since 2012. Shit, we went to state. First time going to state since DJ, and then we finished third. That was the most packed out them TI games been in probably all the years. We had sold out games. Yeah, we had like we was really that shit made me feel like when they was breaking it down, telling Miss Morrissey and all them, I was just like, damn, I really did some shit then. Like that was when I was like, okay, like I earned my respect at least, like to at least transfer and then have a whole team, be the only senior that PAB, and then have a whole team of sophomores and dominate niggas. Like that shit was just like that was big. Like.
You think all that criticism back then and hard work and just everything that was going on leading up to this championship game in college, you think all that helped with that game? Seeing the big crowds, not being distracted by all the loud noise, knowing people gonna hate, you think that led to like be winning the championship game? Like that's a big ass deal, bro.
Nah, yeah, for sure. I mean, everything like it was crazy because I mean I really called it like. Like when I got out of school, cause we got out of school and last year we won the regional tournament. And basically when you win the regional tournament, you automatically qualify for the national tournament. And so like last year we really weren't that good, and so we had to win the regional tournament to go to the national tournament. So we won it, and then COVID hit, and then they canceled it. Damn. So like I didn't even get a chance to like finally my freshman year after I broke my thumb. That was my first year actually playing. So to not go, I was just like, damn, like, what I gotta do? This is my last year now, so like, what am I gonna do? We gotta win that hole now. So like, my main thing was shit, get a ring, and shit, try to get out of there, bro. That was the main focus. Like me, all my homies were just like, damn, fool, like, we gotta just win it. We win it, and then we all out of there. And that was just the main thing we had. The focus we had all year was just like, win it. Coach and all them was just tell us like, y'all got a chance to do certain stuff that like nobody ever did. We was winning like before we even won it. Like before we won it, the highest we got ranked throughout the year was second in the country. Like, and that was just big to me. I'm like, damn, like that's damn the number one team in the country. Cause shit, we 14-0, they 8-0. They only winning because they in a different conference and shit. So like I'm sitting there like, damn. So the fact that we went and they really won, that shit was just like bittersweet. Like that last game, I just said like make sure they remember me. That was really my main goal. Make sure they remember me and just go out with a bang and shit. It all played out, bro. And I'm just waiting on that ring to come in and shit.
Oh my God, literally.
Nah, for sure.
Literally, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
So I mean, like you said, when they canceled the tournament, like that kind of put that spark in you and all the teammates to, you know, like this next year we really gotta go hard. Then, like, so did you think like how did COVID-19 like just affect you on and off the court, like in general?
It affected me a lot, bro, cause like my mom was going back home, so like when I came back, I ain't have no car. I had probably like $50 to my name. My mom going away. She going back home for like 3 months, bro. So like, as soon as it hit, I mean, I'm still in school, so I'm like, I gotta get some money.
Yeah.
I got a job, bro, and so like, I worked that job for like 2 months, bro. Came in like 6 months and 2 months working there, bro. And then like just working there, it made me just like, do I really just like, you feel me? It just made me feel like a regular nigga. Not like, you feel me? Like, you just like, okay, this is like my life at this point. Like, I'm working and shit every day, working 9 to 5, working all that shit. So like, it was just like, nah. Nigga, you in college, like, nigga. So, like, that shit just made me snap out of it. Like, once I'm done with this shit, like, you feel me? I'm just gonna go so hard in the gym, and it's gonna wear, like, I won't probably have to work again. Like,
man.
And that's just how I was thinking. And so, like, once COVID hit, once I got done, like, working, I was like, bet, I got a little money by my car and everything. I was like, bet, now I'm active, going to the gyms, I'm going to the workouts, and, like, it just made me more hungry. Like, damn, I was just in there working really with niggas that was 28, 26, 9 kids. Like, if I don't come into work, like, if I don't come into work, like, nigga, that's my ass. Like, my kids ain't gonna be able to eat. And I'm sitting there, nigga, 19, nigga, 20, like, nigga, I'm spending this on some shoes. Nigga, I'm going out to eat. For me and the guy just kicking it with this, like, nigga, these is going to some clothes and shit. Like, I'm not worried about that. I don't gotta come in. So, like, that just, like, motivated me, like, nigga, you better get right, like, while you can. Cause shit, when your time over, this what you gonna do, or you either gonna get paid to do it, or so.
A lot of people don't realize, like, bro, you young enough to do whatever you want, but you too old to be wasting time.
Wasting time.
You gotta get to it for real. You gotta get to it and really grind and to do what you love. Cause for real, you'll be stuck. You playing around, you be stuck doing shit like that your whole life before you know it.
Like you said, you gonna be in the barbershop talking about I could've did this, I should've did this.
I was cold in high school, shit, but ain't go nowhere after college, ain't go hoop shit else, but nigga,
you'll tapping the barber like, so I didn't drop 40. You don't remember
that championship game 1974 like that? Nigga, that was
2015. I had 30 points.
Like, nigga, no. What is this? 2021. Go get a buck now. Man.
Yeah, you might already said it, but how many years of eligibility you have left?
Shit, I got 3, bro.
Damn, that's
like this year, because basically now that we won it, COVID, basically everybody that was in this year that was leaving, this year don't count. So like we automatically knew like if we win this whole nigga, this shit don't even count. So whatever school we go to, we got 3 years. So that was like the main thing. So yeah, I got 3 years. I'm finna go to Northwestern in sophomore, and then I've been in school 3 years. You feel me? So like I'm finna really kill niggas. That's really my main thing, bro. Like man, it's only up from here for sure.
For the viewers who ain't seen you play, what would you say like your skill set is? What you coming on the court doing? Like what's your play style? Yeah.
Really my energy. You don't really know what I'm gonna do depending on what you feel me. Like,
I like
it's
that.
just my energy. Like I might come out, you feel me? You just like, oh, you not on shit today. And shit, I blow by you. You don't know. Like so, like I just say really my energy, bro, because like my energy is crazy, and then just depending on like how I'm feeling is just how I like that shit damn near become a video game, bro. If it get to like a certain extent, like like oh shit, now I'm gonna hit this. That didn't work. Like fucking around, everybody be like bet, but I like that. Like I might add that again. Like it's just you feel me that.
I ain't gonna lie, you around like from what I've seen, you probably got like the most put back dunks. Like
that was really
that was the
easiest way to do it.
How the fuck you be catching them? At
first, literally, at first, like, bro, I used to, when I hit like 6'2", 6'1", I was like, fuck, I gotta learn how to dunk. Like, there's times, fam, I wouldn't do shit else, bro, but try to dunk, bro. Like, literally, I wouldn't shoot a ball. I go in there and stretch, go lift some weights or something. Like, I ain't really lift weights to like take it seriously till like junior year, going into my senior. That was the first time like I went hard in the weights, but like, cause I never squat. Like, only nigga got to squat was Jay. I don't like, you know what I mean? Niggas think I be in that hole You feel me,
Yeah,
bro? I used to
slam
never
down.
squat, fam, until I got with my nigga Jamin, bro. Like, he just really just started unlocking shit, bro. Like, my senior year, that's when I was just like, fuck it, I gotta bounce, man.
Hey, niggas working with Coach A in that way,
Bro,
bro.
nigga, I used to just be in that hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach A crazy, too. He used to have me in there trying to do some shit. I used to be like, fam, I'm not no football player. That nigga used to be like, I wish I had you one more year. I'm like, no.
It's good.
I used to tell them, man, like, don't do nothing but a go route or don't hit me with a go route or the screen because I'm not getting hurt.
He's
I'm
not
not.
getting
That
hurt.
boy, you try to hit the slants. If he throw that hole too early, I'm dropping it. Like, no. These niggas is trying to take me out, fool. Do not throw that hole unless it's a go or the I promise you, bro. I
Nigga,
promise
I'm
you.
dunking now. I don't even need to be out
You
here.
feel me? I'm like, fam, these niggas be like, why you playing, fool? Why you playing? Like, nigga, I be like, nigga, shut up. I just gotta go crazy and shit. Like, nigga, let's see me in basketball. What the hell?
He's in senior in basketball.
Niggas just try to take me out, nigga. Hey, that's why I used to just try to come head hunt niggas.
He's
They be like, oh, damn, this nigga cracking me. Yeah.
All right, bro. You spoke on having, you said 3 years left of eligibility.
Yeah.
You just won a championship. You got the ring on the way. So tell me, what's the next level? What's the next step for you?
Next step, really, bro. Now that I'm at the D2, bro, I'm just trying to really expand my name, bro, and then I'm trying to really get paid for it. So after this, the next little month, bro, I'm really locking in, trying to really either go pro or really, you feel me, get paid for this for real.
Contracts,
So,
for real.
yeah, nah, for sure. So like now that I got 3 years, it's just time to really like lock in and really like expand. Cause like my goal was to go D1, and which it still is, you feel me. But like right now, that's still NCAA. Whether it's D1, whether it's D2, that's NCAA. So whether if I'm the leading scorer at a D1 or leading scorer at a D2, it's still a big platform. So at this point, I'm trying to really take it another notch, bro. I feel like I ain't even got started yet for real. Like a lot of niggas think I was killing, feel me, at Cockville, bro. I didn't even really get to play how I wanted to. Like I played the 5.
The 5.
I was playing like my sophomore year, my freshman year, bro. I played the 5. Niggas thought I was a guard, like you feel me. They had me start my first game starting, bro. I was the 5. So, facts. And it was the small. And damn near. No, I'm talking about like JUCO too.
Real.
I was the smallest nigga at Highland Park. I was playing the 5, and Deshaun was the tallest nigga on our team. At Deshaun 5, he was 6'6". I'm 6'2". We got Manny, you got Malik, and then it was me and Ahmad, I think. And I'm the 5, nigga.
That's a scary team.
Nigga, Deshaun at the 2, Ahmad at the 3, Manny at the 4, then you got me at the 5, Malik at the 1.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, damn, nigga, like, what the fuck? Bro, hell no.
Gotta make this shit work.
So, like, yeah, bro. I went to JUCO food. Them niggas put me at the 5, bro. And I think that's really when I hit my growth spurt again, bro. Cause like I'm banging with niggas that 6'8", 6'10". Like, bro, I'll show you the picture, bro. Like I came in to JUCO like 170, 169, 170, bro. My first 2 months in there, I was 210, 215.
Bro, I believe it. Because I remember
Swear
the
to
first
God.
time you came back to hoop, nigga, I seen you walk through the Garfield doors and I was like, so what do they have niggas doing in JUCO?
Yeah.
Like, niggas
Ooh.
huge. Wait a
Ooh,
minute.
I was like, what the fuck? I came back home. I'm like, damn, I'm like 215, 220, bro. I just gained like that much weight. Like,
That's crazy.
bro. So
What's
like,
that meal plan looking like?
Not even that, bro. Cause like, you damn near, bro. The meal plan trash. So you just damn near eating anything, and then you still gotta work out every day. So really, whatever you put in your body, you renting that hoe out, or you lifting weights, putting it on. So like, I used to really just get big just off of bullshit, bro, and then go run it off, go lift weights, and like, nigga, fuck it. And that shit got me big as hell.
Got another my player. I think.
Niggas did say this shit is a video game for this nigga.
Yeah.
So,
Shit, that is fine. So what, for the viewers out there, what's the fresh squeeze for this show? For tonight, what you got to show? What you got to tell them?
give him some free game.
Man, free game, man. Really, whatever you want to do, man, put your mind to it no matter what. Do what you got to do, because, I mean, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing it right. And so, I mean, that's really the main thing I can say to people, because a lot of people try to ride everybody else's wave. Just do you, and somebody else might like what you doing. And just stay the course, you feel me, and positive vibes.
Appreciate you.
First step of being successful is being motivated.
Yes, sir.
Seriously.
For sure.
Like my nigga said, if you a hater, you a fan. Like my nigga
For
said,
sure.
if you a hater, you a fan.
That's the fresh squeeze.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
For sure.
My nigga, we got pro fucking.
That was definitely.